Good morning. My name is LaNell Kellum. I'm the Director of Postsecondary Career and Technical Education for the Mississippi Community College Board. First, let me start by saying thank you for participating in the Career and Technical Curriculum revision processes. I'm here today to tell you a little bit about the new policies that we have implemented regarding the writing and revision of postsecondary career and technical frameworks. Our efforts for redesigning the frameworks is based upon recent retention research that other states have implemented regarding credit length caps. Florida, Georgia, Ohio, Texas, and Wisconsin, and others have implemented policies to address credit length limits and degree program comparability. Also, at the recent American Association of Community College meeting in Orlando, Florida State College at Jacksonville presented some results of their innovative efforts to increase the graduation rates at their college. Florida State reviewed and redesigned their Associate of Applied Science degree programs in three very important ways. First, they made sure they were offering relevant programs that lead to high-wage, high-skill jobs. This is something that has been a process as we approve new programs at the state board, the requirement that the program lead to high-wage, high-skill jobs. Secondly, they began redesigning the curriculum in each Associate of Applied Science degree to include two embedded certificates, each that builds upon the other, and ultimately stacks into the associate's degree. There were several reasons cited for this. The fact that students are more likely to graduate with an associate degree where there's an embedded certificate that they complete. The median earnings of the certificate holders is greater, and the likelihood of being employed full-time increases. The third thing that Florida State at Jacksonville did was they began analyzing their associate degree program length, looking at reducing the AAS degree programs to no more than 60 total credits. They did this where it is not prohibited by statute, licensure, or accreditation. They conducted research to guide their efforts, and in that research they found that for every credit hour over 60 credits for an associate degree that does not require licensure, program graduation rates decreased by 2%. So as a result, they are working to reduce the median length of their associate's degree. While this is only one school story, it does show how community colleges are increasingly shifting away from business as usual. Florida State has moved from a culture that was focused on student enrollment to one that is focused on student success. They approach the completions challenge with a data-driven mindset, and as a result, they've been able to determine where best to devote their time and effort. And they've implemented changes that have a dramatic impact on their graduation rate. Mississippi's community colleges' chief career and technical deans and directors met at their August meeting and approved several revisions to our post-secondary career and technical education curriculum development policies so that we also align with some of the other innovative efforts that are going on across the nation to increase our graduation rates at our community colleges. As post-secondary career and technical frameworks are revised according to the state curriculum revision cycle, each Associate of Applied Science degree option will include two embedded certificates that build upon each other. The certificates will ultimately stack into the associate's degree. Also, for all of the Associate of Applied Science degree programs, where industry or professional accreditation standards do not require more credits, the AAS degree will be reduced to no more than 60 total credits. So essentially, the credit requirements for each Associate of Applied Science degree program will be lowered to 60 credits. so long as there's no industry or professional accreditation standards that specifically require the degree to have more than 60. With these changes, we are truly providing Mississippi Career and Technical Education a career pathway model that is built upon stackable credentials. So how does this apply to your efforts? As each post-secondary career and technical framework is revised, any exceptions to the 60 credit hour maximum for the AAS degree option must be thoroughly documented. There are a variety of ways that this may be done, but it requires in-depth program analysis. The writing team and the RCU instructional design specialist has to provide supportive documentation that demonstrates the program credit length beyond 60 credits is justified by externally established standards or guidelines. There are several methods of documenting that, such as accrediting or certification bodies requirements, evidence of state licensure requirements, or research literature which supports industry skill standards or national practices that indicate more credits are required, or letters of support from employers that attest to the need for specific skills that require longer programs. This also applies to the 30 credit career certificate option and the 45 credit technical certificate option. Any exceeding of those credit maximums will have to be documented and specified in the curriculum framework. Now, this is somewhat different. We've not had such guidelines in the past. However, with us moving to this new format, we have also increased the flexibility at the local level for you to meet business and industry needs. Colleges may require more than the 30 credits for the career certificate, the 45 credits for the technical, and the 60 credits for the associate's degree that are specified in the framework. But you will have to justify that at the local level based upon local business and industry needs. So each framework includes a statement that guides any local decisions to increase above the required maximums that are established in the framework. And this is what that statement will look like in each and every curriculum framework that's revised. We'll say basically in order to provide flexibility within the districts, individual courses within a framework may be customized. And it lists the things such as adding new competencies or objectives, revising and extending the suggested objectives, or adjusting the semester credit hours up 1 hour or down 1 hour after informing the College Board of the change. The framework will also specify that in addition to the curriculum framework as a whole, it may be customized by doing the following. A local college may sequence courses within the suggested course sequence to reflect the new assessment format. And in this, we're referencing the 1-year and 2-year MC-PASS assessments that are now available. Of course, if it's a national credential, that assessment format would be followed. The framework as a whole also may be customized by developing and adding a new course that meets specific needs of industries and other clients in the community or junior college district with the College Board's approval. That is a local decision that you may want to add or require additional courses. Also, adding courses that are listed in the approved career and technical electives list as a local certificate and degree completion requirement to meet the specific needs of your industries and clients in your community. Since the approved career and technical electives that are listed in the framework are currently in the Uniform Course Numbering Book, MCCB approval is not required. Only new courses that you may want to develop to meet local needs would have to have MCCB approval because they would have to be added to the Uniform Course Numbering Book. I want to take just a minute and show you what the new format or template for the new revised curriculum frameworks will look like. This is the suggested course sequence draft for plumbing technology. As you can see, the first component is the career certificate option that shows the 30 credit hours. And you can see it doesn't have semester course sequencing. It just shows them all in one block. This provides you at the local level the opportunity to sequence the courses within the career certificate option to meet your needs. And it also states that the MSCPAS 2 test will be administered upon completion of the above courses. That's for students seeking the career certificate option. The next section in the framework will be the technical certificate option, and a blanket statement: the technical certificate will be awarded upon completion of all required career certificate courses and the following required technical certificate courses in the program. So basically you see 15 additional credits listed here, and you see that the career certificate 30 credits is also specified as a stackable credential into the technical certificate option, which now would require 45 credits for completion. And then the similar statements about MSCPAS. Finally, you will see a new format for the Associate of Applied Science degree option, which will basically say to receive the Associate of Applied Science degree in plumbing technology, a student must complete all of the required career certificate courses, technical certificate courses, and a minimum of 15 semester hours of Gen Ed core courses. The courses in the Gen Ed core may be spaced out over the entire length of the program so that students complete some academic and career technical courses each semester. It also states that each community college specifies the actual courses that are required to meet the general education core requirements for the Associate of Applied Science degree at their college. And it states the 2012 SAC standard. So again, you can see we're providing flexibility at the local level regarding the Gen Ed core and how it is applied locally. Then you will see the matrix for the Associate of Applied Science degree. It requires 30 credits of the career certificate, 15 credits of the technical certificate, the Gen Ed core, giving a total of 60 credits for the Associate of Applied Science degree. Finally, at the end of the new framework, you will see the statements we discussed earlier regarding the flexibility at the local level for elective courses and for sequencing of courses, for increasing credit hours, a variety of things. And at the very end, you will see a matrix with all of the approved electives for the program. So it's important that as you develop the framework, you make sure to specify the electives that you feel are appropriate to be considered approved electives for the particular program. I hope you can see through all of this that as a result of the new policies, we will be reducing the actual credits for completion of several of our programs that now require more than 60. But we will also allow flexibility at the local level for you to meet the needs of your local employers. I thank you for your efforts in helping our state develop curriculum frameworks to guide our career technical programs at the post-secondary level.